Welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 6, which is my weekly tech and PC gaming news series. Today, I'm going to be playing some Overwatch while I give you this news, and I'm going to be sipping on my caramel vanilla coffee. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. First up for our tech news is Nvidia finally agrees to pay for their false advertising dilemma with the GTX 970. If you've been living under a rock and don't know, Nvidia has been dealing with false advertising claims of their GTX 970 ever since it was released. They advertised that the card contained 4 GB of VRAM when it really only used up about 3.5 GB, and the last half gig didn't do too much. Nvidia has finally offered to pay every GTX 970 owner $30 to settle the issue. Other refunds are also available around the internet. For example, Amazon is offering a 20% refund on select GTX 970 purchases. If you still haven't received your money, you need to get on this. Moving on, Samsung officially announced the new Galaxy Note 7 and a new GearVR headset. If you're wondering why there's no such thing as a Note 6, Samsung elected to skip number 6 so that the numbers pair up with their Galaxy smartphone line. Makes sense. The new Note 7 contains a quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 4 GB of RAM, a huge 5.7-inch screen with 2560 by 1440p resolution, and a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera. It's also water resistant and is using USB Type-C. This is shaping up to be a great phone, and I would love to break out of my LG G4 contract to pick one up. We'll see what I can do. Samsung is also releasing a new black and blue model of their VR headset with a few tweaks. It will support the new Note 7 and it does support USB Type-C. However, it will include an adapter to micro USB so that older smartphones are still compatible. Both of these products will go on sale on August 19th, and there is no actual price confirmed as of right now. Anyone on Windows 10 already knows that the anniversary update rolled out this week because you may have been bombarded with update notifications. In weekly download episode number 5, I explained my favorite features of this update, so check that out if you're interested. I personally updated yesterday, and the only feature that I'm using is the new dark colored theme, but just wait until Forza Horizon 3 comes out. I'll be testing the Xbox Play Anywhere like a madman. Next up, the new Xbox One S isn't set to release until August 23rd, but review units have been shipped out to lucky YouTubers, players, and journalists, so we can now at least see them in some real action. The Xbox One S is an upgraded version of the Xbox One, but 40% smaller. The original one was way too big in my opinion, plus the new One S has the power supply built right inside. This means that there is simply a cord for power and no more power brick. The biggest upgrade is the ability to play 4K content now. This doesn't necessarily mean that games will be outputting in 4K just yet, but at least you'll be able to watch things like Netflix from your Xbox in 4K. You can also buy 4K Blu-rays as well. My only complaint about the new Xbox so far is that it's only shipping in a white model for now, but that will most likely change in the future. My living room electronics are pretty much all black, so I won't be buying the white version. Finally, our last bit of tech news is the smartphone LG V20 is coming in September, and it will be the first smartphone releasing with Android Nougat out of the box. This is the next smartphone from their V10, and it's known for its dual screen and front-facing cameras. The second tiny screen above the main one seems like a gimmick in my eyes, but we shall see in the future. LG hasn't released any specs for this phone yet, which doesn't sound good in my opinion. I personally won't be buying an LG phone in the future because I'm not a fan of my G4, but let me know in the comment section if you guys are looking forward to this. Alright, let's move on to some PC gaming news action. First up for you guys is the Overwatch update that adds all the Summer Games items and Lucio Ball, aka Rocket League mode. This update brings a new game mode, which is a 3-on-3 brawl game that looks pretty similar to Rocket League. Everyone plays as the character Lucio, and you have to use her abilities to get the ball in the goal. Seems like a pretty legit way to mix Overwatch up from jumping into the same game modes every single day. The update also releases a ton of new items that are themed around the Olympics. They also seem pretty legit in my opinion. Next up, the Telltale series releases their newest game into their bunch, Batman. Telltale series is known for making story-driven games that lets you replay your favorite movies and characters. However, this game is receiving a huge amount of flack on online reviews because apparently it's not optimized, like, at all. People have been hammering the reviews saying that their baller PCs still run this game very poorly. Hopefully this can somehow be patched up, but when a new game releases this bad, it's usually hard to turn it around, but but we can only hope for the best. I would definitely consider buying this game once it starts to go on sale in the future. Ark Survival of the Fittest is a standalone version of Ark Survival Evolved, but geared more towards an esport. However, the Survival of the Fittest is now being reintegrated into the main game and it's no longer free. Survival of the Fittest is a very fun Hunger Games style game that pits a bunch of people against each other and dinos until there is one man or one team standing. This version of the game used to be free, but now it's not because it's integrated into the original game. You may be asking, how is this good news? This is fantastic news because the developers are doing this so that the Steam Workshop works for this newer game mode. I can't imagine some of these crazy mods working in Ark Survival, but I'm definitely excited to see the results. Finally, our last bit of PC gaming news is that the Demon Hunter, World of Warcraft's newest class, will be available to play on August 9th if you pre-order the new expansion pack Legion. You'll need to have a level 70 on the server you wish to play on, and the Demon Hunter will begin at level 98. I know that a lot of people are coming back to WoW because of this class alone. I mean, who doesn't love double jumping? So I hope this turns out well. Real quickly before ending this video, let me introduce the sponsor of this video, Technic Share, which is a company of social media experts. For the past few months, they have helped my social media grow so much, and they can help you too. Their info is down in the description. Well, that wraps up weekly download episode number 6. I hope you guys enjoyed my Overwatch gameplay. I actually got like 22 kills or something, which is pretty good for a casual player like me. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments section what your favorite tech or PC gaming news was, or if I missed something. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.